new group of countries has just recognized the State of Palestine, including the UK, Australia, Canada, and France. So now, over 150 countries recognize Palestine as a state, so most of the world. But why is this new wave seen as particularly significant?
Because it's coming from countries that have been very supportive of Israel, and also wealthy countries that have influence with Israel.
Now, all these countries are saying that their recognition of Palestine is about reviving the idea of the two-state solution, i.e. the State of Israel and the State of Palestine living alongside each other in peace. It's been talked about for decades, but is further away than ever. Especially when you've got Israeli ministers saying things like this.
אנחנו נמשיך לבנות מציאות יהודית מגשימה. המציאות הזו קוברת סופית את רעיון המדינה הפלסטינית.
These are the borders of Israel that most of the world recognizes. And then you've got Gaza, the West Bank, and East Jerusalem. That's broadly seen as the land that would make up a Palestinian state under a two-state solution. But remember, that territory is under a military occupation by Israel and has been since 1967. Israel has seized more land and carved up the West Bank by building settlements. And Gaza is in ruin. Israel has bombed and starved the population and forcibly displaced it into smaller and smaller areas of the Strip. Now, last year, the International Court of Justice, the highest court in the world, issued clear legal guidance that the State of Palestine has sovereignty over that land and that Israel's occupation is illegal. So now that these new countries have recognized Palestine, one of the big questions is, are they going to use their power and influence to enforce international law and put pressure on Israel to change its behavior?
Pronouncing recognition in and of itself does not result in a state unless you follow through with measures to make sure that international law is implemented.
Are these states that are recognizing the State of Palestine going to do anything to stop Israel from building and expanding settlements? Are they going to do anything to stop Israel from continuing this genocide?
We've gone into way more detail about this in our recent episode of Start Here. Watch the full video on YouTube.